Weird Japanese fishman stick. Unique. Hello and welcome to another video, and before I start we're going to have a little bit of honesty. So, since Luca was born, things have been pretty crazy in my life and I haven't had as much time for YouTube. And so I feel like sometimes the video quality that I produced hasn't been quite what I would have liked. However, things have started to settle down now. He's getting really good, like we're getting a bit more normality. And so I've made a concerted effort over the last couple of weeks to really increase the quality of my videos and the quality of my edits. So if you've noticed that and you appreciate that, please give this video a like, let me know that. If you haven't noticed any increase in quality, then this is pretty awkward. Anyway, you may have looked at the thumbnail and thought, what the hell are you on about? Don't fear, I will get onto that a little bit later on in the video. For now, I'm sat in my car outside the gym. I have a squat and deadlift session to do. It's like my lightest session of the week, so it's kind of the session that I dread the least. It's sets of 9, very lightweight, and then I'm going to do a little bit of hypertrophy. So I'll go in, do that, and then catch up with you afterwards. Right, let's go home and get some food because I'm freaking starving. Says we're hungry. Ooh. What the hell is that? Wrap snacks? Why have you got wrap snacks? Okay, so for a second there I thought says had gone mental, but there is a logical explanation behind the wrap snacks. Basically, I completely forgot about this. A company fairly recently called Munchpack emailed me and said, can we send you one of our little packs? I said yes, and they have done. So, I mean, from what I understand, it's basically a box of freaking cool stuff from Anthony. Thanks, Anthony. I mean, this is pretty freaking awesome. It's the first time I've seen this. So, like, this is basically my dream. Like, look at all this freaking awesome stuff. Just random crap, basically, in a box. Like, I've never heard of any of this stuff. Wrap snacks, even if they're horrible, that's a freaking awesome name. Dars, I don't know what that is. Just Finny, like, what is that? Just weird stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is a really quick taste test of as many things as I can. Ready, go. Lay's Spanish Tomato Tango. Good. Wrap snacks, sour cream and ranch. Not bad. Finny roller candy. Incredible. Big Thunder. Decent. Weird Japanese fishman stick. Unique. Right, I've had a shower, and although that Munchpack crap was pretty good, I'm hungry again. So I'm going to start looking for dinner. So let's have a look in the cupboard. No. Noodles. Yes. I have a good plan. Right, so we're going to have noodles with this is freaking awesome thing that Muscle Food sent me, right? It is, I think I have it. Yes, so this is sticky maple glazed salmon, which you can cook from frozen. How freaking awesome is that? So we're gonna have salmon with noodles. Let's get it going. Right, while the food is cooking, I'm going to quickly talk to you about the video title and the thumbnail. So, last week I put up a video which was basically a before and an after from the 20,000 calorie challenge. I showed you a picture of me in the morning looking fairly good, and then a picture of me in the evening looking pretty freaking horrendous. And I did that to demonstrate how misleading your appearance can be. The fact that your body can fluctuate pretty drastically over the course of a day or a few days in terms of appearance and in terms of weight. Now someone could use that potentially to be misleading, to say like, oh yeah, I looked this way before and now I look this way, when in reality that isn't the case. Now today I'm going to talk about something even more kind of conniving and sneaky than that, and that's the actual editing of images. So you've seen from the thumbnail, I imagine, that is one picture of me from the other day, like pretty much untouched. And then I've completely morphed it. I used a program called Facetune, which is like an app on my phone that I use sometimes, and I've gone to town. Like, obviously it's a pretty extreme example, but I just did it to demonstrate how, like, I mean, I did it in about 2 minutes, how easy you can morph a picture and make it look completely different and pretty freaking cool. Now, I'm not saying everyone does that, like, obviously a lot of people don't do that, but there are people out there that will literally distort an image, make themselves look completely different, and then put that out there, portray themselves looking that way, when actually it's not the case. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, I use Facetune, I use programs to maybe change the lighting. So if I've taken a picture in a gym and the lighting isn't great, or it's in my house and it's a bit dingy, I might put a filter on it or change the lighting. But to actually change your body shape, that is obviously like very, very misleading and completely out of line. And there are people out there that are doing that. So this is basically to sound a warning, like, if if you've seen someone in real life, then, or in a video, then, you know, fair enough, that is their appearance, and, you know, that's great. But if you've only seen images of someone, then don't assume that is exactly how they look, because if you're going to put a picture on social media, obviously you're going to want it to look good, and some people will take that to an extreme and literally alter the image completely. Now, the problem with that is that it can be very disheartening. If you've got, like, say, a 16-year-old kid who's just started out training and he's seeing all these guys looking ridiculously shredded or ridiculously huge, he might think, well, you know what, that's unattainable for me, so I'm going to give up. Now, everyone's seen, like, the photos of models in magazines that are completely airbrushed, and you see the before and after where they're all like blotchy skin and spotty and stuff, and then in the next one they look all airbrushed and like perfect. Like, that stuff does go on, so just be really, really careful the way you interpret kind of images, and just take them with a pinch of salt. You know, like, people out there do alter images, they do things to be misleading, maybe to sell products or whatever, so just be very, very careful. Obviously the picture I've done, it demonstrates to you the fact that in the space of 2 minutes you can completely alter an image, and obviously I went to an extreme, but if you were to do it like in a clever way, you can make it look like a genuine image, when actually that is not a true representation of your appearance. So bear that in mind. I'm hungry, let's get some food. So this is the meal in all its glory. So that is the noodles, that's the salmon. I haven't tried it, is it good?
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 10?
7.
7? Stingy. That's awesome. It's kind of like barbecue, isn't it? Not barbecue, like ribs.
Smoked.
Tastes like, you know, like ribs, that awesome like barbecue rib flavour. It's like that, but on salmon. So a whole new spin on salmon. It's got stuff in it. I'm gonna guess what's in it, and then you say yes or no. Okay, you with me? Mhm. Red peppers.
Yes.
Green peppers.
Yes.
Lettuce. No. Cabbage.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Grass.
No.
Trees.
No.
Birchwood.
No.
What is that?
Pak choy.
Okay, well that's a type of, no, it's not really. What is that, like a, I don't know what that is. Spring onion.
Yeah.
Noodle sauce. What? What is that? What sauce?
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Lime, ginger. No, I snuck some chilies in there.
Right, let me try it, like a bit of it with everything together. Get a full representation of the dish as it was meant to be. It's quite a lot, to be fair. It's probably going to be really hot as well. That's bloody good. Right, I'm going to eat this. I'm not going to film it anymore because it feels mildly perverted. They were some good noodles. Right, I'm sat here now with a decaf coffee in my own personalised mug. That's my lipstick as well. in case you're wondering. It actually says Mrs, but there is a Mr one somewhere. That's awkward. I also have another weird element from that Munchpack. Is that it? Munchpack? A Munchpack box thing. Some DARs, which I've never encountered before, but it turns out is just simply foreign white chocolate. But it's kind of like little cubes or rectangular cuboids in like a tray. It seems like quite a waste of packaging, quite frankly, because it is essentially just loads of white chocolate, but I mean, it's pretty good. I'm not a massive fan of white chocolate. I find it really sickly that after about 2 bits of white chocolate, I'm always like, whoop. But calories are calories, so not gonna complain. Right, before I go to bed, I'm just replying to a couple of clients, doing a bit of editing. Speaking of clients, I've literally just, this is live, literally just had one spot open up. So if you are interested in online coaching, drop me an email, mattdoesfitness@hotmail.com. My email is in the description below. Yeah, email me, we'll have a chat. I'll probably send you some of my life drawings, like nudes and stuff. Then we can talk about things and potentially I could become your coach. So let me know if you're interested. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then probably gonna be that. Oh, and that, my friends, is where we part. This, by the way, was 30 grams of chocolate smooth whey with 5 grams of creatine and whole milk. It is late, it is bedtime. Sarah and Luke are upstairs, so I need to go upstairs and watch them sleep. Joking, or am I? No, it is bedtime. I'm gonna go upstairs. By the way, you'd know it's bedtime if you looked in my kitchen. Don't do that, don't stalk me and look in my kitchen. But if you were looking in my kitchen, you would see this, which is my weird OCD tendencies forcing me to become organised and set things up for the morning. So I've got cereal out, I've got our cereal bowls and spoons, I've got multivitamin stuff, toothpaste, mouthwash, toothbrushes. I mean, that's pretty weird, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just organised. I'm just getting ahead of the game, and I mean, I've saved myself a good 45 seconds to a minute in the morning there, so who's laughing now? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and I'll see you tomorrow.